It is officially summer.
1, 2, 3. Hey, you and me, 내 맘이 보이지? 잠을 쳐다봐 가까이 다가가. You see, hey, yeah. You see, hey, 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 hey. 1, 2, 3. 용기가 생겼지. 이미 아는 네 눈치 고개를 돌려 천천히 여기.
Obviously, I'm still in school because I live in Britain, but you might not be. Anyways, a moment of appreciation for my little Hisan PC on my back. I've definitely not been questioned 100 times about this by random British boys. It is officially summer! And a little birdie told me, you are finding it hard to romanticize summer.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Mind you, this is one of the easiest seasons to romanticize.
Like, it's sunny, there's like clouds, there's no rain, you can leave your room, you don't have to touch grass.
And you're telling me you can't romanticize summer? Summer! Girl, get up! And I know this is how your summer has been looking. And I'm not here to judge. I'm not a judgmental person. That was me last year. I said I was going to have the most productive summer ever, and I spent it reading fanfiction on AO3. And girl, I'd be the last person to tell you I've never been there, because I have, and I still am there. There are times I wake up saying I'm going to do something and I don't do it. But girl, this summer is going to be our hot girl summer. It's summer we're going to romanticize, festivize, and absolutely love. Which is why, girl, you need structure. And I have a plan to help you achieve our major goal this summer. To romanticize summer! I sound like a dead rat in the next few clips. It's because I'm really tired and I'm running like 2 hours of sleep. So yeah. Plan what your summer is going to look like.
This is very important because with this you're able to plan out the major bits of your summer and the most important bits of your summer, and you can be able to finally visualize what your summer is going to look like in your head, because when you have visual understanding, trust me, everything is easier and way more possible.
After you do that, you're going to write or create a summer bucket list. Bucket lists are one of the easiest ways I have seen for you to be able to make like a little goal board. Plus it's like a month-long worth of activities you can do and you can try, so you won't end up like that. Exactly. Another thing to do, if you don't want to make like a bucket list, make like a book. It's gonna be called your bucket book. Instead of writing a list, you write the things you've done in a book to see how much you actually achieved this summer. So if you didn't achieve any of your goals, you're like, oh my god, I still did like a bunch of this stuff. Document your summer so you can look back on it and see how much you enjoyed it and if your romanticizing worked for you or not. This is really easy. You just need like a little journal book. It's really easy to make one of these. Just go to your local Dollar Tree or Home Bargains and you'll probably find a book for like 50p or cents. Probably not in this economy. The book will probably cost about £1.50 or $2.50. I don't really know how much books cost in America. Documenting your life through book form is also a really good way for you to romanticize your summer. It's so easy, so seamless. All you do is go,
Dear diary, today was like the best summer days of my life.
and you tap on like a little Shoujo anime manga character. Like that is really easy and it's genuinely a really fun thing to do. But if you can't do it on like a book, try documenting it by vlogging about it. Like you don't have to be like a YouTuber or like an influencer to document your life through video, because video documenting is one of the funnest things I've ever done. Like I do it all the time whenever like I'm in church or I'm in with my friends at school or I'm out with my family. It's one of the greatest things you can do to like romanticize your life, because at the end of the day these videos bring you joy and they remind you that, oh my god, that shit happened. But yeah, you can either do it the book form for the digital form. And I feel if you do the digital form, you can learn how to edit. And as someone who's been editing videos for like less than almost a year now, it's really cool to start, because starting is hard and you're just like really confused. But after you start to get the hang of it, how to use the right font and everything, it's so fun and it's so seamless. Next thing you should do, write a letter to your future self. When you write this letter, you're writing this letter to the person who's going to open it in a year's time, to the you. For example, I'm writing it to the Mimi that's going to open it, and we don't even know what she's going to look like, we don't know how she's going to act like, talk like, walk like. And in this, you express your gratitude to her, to your future self, being resilient, smart, strong. You could even ask her like really dumb questions like, did Tom Holland and Zendaya finally release those wedding pictures? Because I want to know. I genuinely want to know. You could ask, oh my god.
Did hers finally get with me?
Or you could ask, did we finally see Hypen live? Or did Yusuf come back to Hypen? You know, you can always tell them. Yeah, it's like a little way for you to run to your future self. And when you read it in the future, you'll be like, oh my god, I don't even remember all this. And you'll be like, oh, that was my biggest issue at the time. And it's a very easy to reflect and be like, oh my god, I even overcame this, and I've done so much, and I've either yes done what I asked myself to do, or no, not achieved what I asked myself to do, which is a great thing. This was my one. This is the one I wrote like at the beginning of the year for myself, and I'm gonna open it on December 20th. So on the 20th of December, I'm gonna open this. Next, we have sunset walk. Walking in the sunset seems like the most romantic summerish thing to do. Like walking when the sun is setting, you're watching the sunset while you walk, like literally out of a movie idea, guys. Just like try that. Another idea of something that you should try to do to romanticize your summer is hang out with your friends. Like not just go over to their house or like go into a park. Like hang out with them in places you've never hung out with them before. Visit places that hold key memories for you and your friends. For example, the primary you and your best friend went to, or place you and your best friend used to go when you were like 5 or 6. When you visit these places, they trigger memories and they trigger emotions. Deep clean your room. I did that yesterday, and look at how my room looks now.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
Because I wish I was joking. Like, deep cleaning your room is such a great way to see what you have in your room and how much stuff is in there and you need to take out or you need to keep in there. Like yesterday, I found that I didn't like half the clothes in my closet anymore because I've changed my aesthetic. I used to be like a QB aesthetic. Like if you knew me from the beginning of this account, like you know I used to like the QB aesthetic. I don't really like it anymore. I'm not gonna be honest with you guys. I've been being more like Shoujo and like J fashion, not really, and also really whimsy, but not really a QB anymore. Just sad. Next, self-care. Self-care is one of the highest forms of love you can give to yourself, and I feel like we all just like have self-care as this underrated thing we only do once a week. It's not just doing your everything shower, and it's not just like becoming some like 100-step Korean skincare routine person. It's having intricate hobbies that make your day better every single day. Like we don't always have to self-care as in just always body care and skincare. Self-care can be reading a book, making videos, doing your makeup. This is like one of my favorite forms of self-care. Whenever I do like my makeup like this, like oh god, it genuinely heals me because I feel like such a kid whenever I do my makeup, so in like a playful, cutie way. Makeup is fun, makeup is art, and it's like a way for me to self-care. And try incorporate new ideas of self-care into your routine. Curate a summer playlist. This one's so fun. I did last year. A playlist sounded so performative. It was so performative, I'm not even joking. I had, what did I think about that playlist? I had Conan Gray, Lana Del Rey, Cigarettes After Sex. Back when I was LARPing Leve, but I now listen to Leve, and Biba Doobie. And it was like the most performative playlist ever. It's not Chase Atlantic, but I do like Chase Atlantic. If you were to give this playlist to literally any matcha labubu feminism man on TikTok, you could make it anything. Like, it doesn't have to be like midnight sun, glittery pink pen princess Bratz doll vibe. It could be literally anything. It could sound like anything you want it to sound like. It's your playlist. But don't LARP. People can tell when you're LARPing. Especially yourself, you can always tell when you're LARPing. Make the playlist listenable, not what people on the internet would like, okay? I'm gonna make one and I'm gonna show you guys like the final result. Let's try and LARP. Redecorate your room. I have a vlog coming up soon. It's a room makeover vlog. Shh, don't tell anyone that I said that down. Whenever you like redecorate your room, it like adds a bit of a newness to it, because when you redecorate, you're adding new features. Add like a new sense of uniqueness to your room. For example, I love stickers and I've been incorporating stickers into random stuff that I own, and so like I'm going to start incorporating more little trinkets into my room so it feels like me and not like this fox. I'm not saying fox a version of me. Whatever it is, it's gonna be on the screen. You guys get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Next, read. Be intelligent. And I don't need you to like reading. I need you to read something, but not fanfiction. No. Close the little AO3 tab. I use AO3. I use wattpad. Drop it. Read actual books. You don't need to like performative self-help books anyways. You could read anything you want. For example, I want to read The Red Queen because everyone says that it rips off Powerless, and I hate Powerless. I don't know if I like The Red Queen more, but yeah, you can read any books. Here's some book recommendations for you guys if you're a young adult and you want to get into reading. The Cruel Prince. I'm only saying that because The Wicked King's better. Get into The Cruel Prince. Cool. If you don't like The Cruel Prince, skip to The Wicked King. It's better. I'll put a bunch of books ideas for you to read on the screen. Learn how to journal. Journaling is such an underrated way to romanticize your life. Journaling is such an underrated way to enjoy yourself. It's such an underrated way to know who you are as a person. When you write things down, you write down the sometimes processed version of what you believe, but also not. So with journaling, you just don't only have to write it down, you can also do voice memos, because when you're speaking, you are giving an unfiltered version of yourself. You are giving your actual heart and your actual soul to yourself. You are telling yourself how you actually feel, how you actually understand this, how you're actually processing this emotion. Journaling might be amazing, but truly understanding yourself is listening to yourself. That's all for this video, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Mama. Bye, angels.